Welcome to the Riverside County Probation Department's Probation Corrections Officer to Deputy Probation Officer Transfer Academy's graduation for Class 005. My name is Chaz Marin, and I'm a supervisor in the Staff Development Unit. But before we begin, would you mind standing with me to honor our country with the Pledge of Allegiance? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. First, I would like to take a moment to welcome the special guests that are here today. From Santa Barbara County, we have Supervising Probation Officer Joe Tulagan. From Ventura County Probation, Chief Probation Officer Gina Johnson. From Riverside County Probation, Chief Deputy Probation Officers Joe Doty and Rudy Lovato. And Assistant Chief Probation Officer Natalie Rivera. Next, I want to acknowledge our Academy Coordinator, Senior Probation Officer Vicki Fries. Thank you, Vicki, for your hard work, professionalism, and all the coordinating you did with the various counties to make this academy successful. Your organizational skills and commitment have not gone unnoticed. And I cannot forget our wonderful instructors. Thank you as well for your investment in this academy. During this academy, our department had the pleasure of hosting students from 4 different probation departments. Besides Riverside County, we had Merced, Santa Barbara, Tulare, and Ventura counties here today. These students were able to benefit from knowledge sharing. They were able to gain insight to different problem-solving skills, and of course, our favorite, they were able to build connections and network. Over the past 2 weeks, the students learned important skills for their new positions as deputy probation officers. They covered various topics such as the different types of supervision, effective communication, motivational interviewing, priority setting, and time management, and of course, our favorite, court report writing. The students quickly bonded over the 2 weeks, and they selected a motto that represented them as a class. They selected, guided by honor, driven by duty. Students, I hope this academy has helped prepare each of you to embrace the changes ahead as you successfully progress in your careers. And now, I would like to welcome our first speaker, Chief Probation Officer Gina Johnson.
Well, first of all, congratulations to everybody. There's so much experience already in the room because you had all been corrections services officers. And it's been great to work with BSCC and STC to get this kind of academy started so that we can easily transfer people over. And for those of you who work in the facilities, I'm sure you're super bummed that all of these staff are transitioning to probation officers. But on the probation side, we're super excited to have all of you. And I think this speaks true to our profession about retention, that you're here for a reason. And your motto included being guided by honor. This is an honorable profession, one that hopefully you'll continue to pursue for a very long time. I'm guessing around the room, we've got tons of experience. I've been around for 34 years. I can't imagine having done anything else. So with that, I congratulate you. It's such a big commitment to you, yourselves, and your families, and to all your coworkers. So good luck, and we can carry on. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chief Johnson. Now for the graduation address from Assistant Chief Natalie Rivera.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Assistant Chief Natalie Rivera, and on behalf of Chief Wright and the entire executive team, congratulations to all of you here today. We're very excited for you. I first wanted to thank all of you that are here in attendance and also those of you watching us virtually. We welcome and appreciate our dignitaries for being here in support from Ventura County, Chief Gina Johnson and Supervising Probation Officer Scott Apeson, as well as Supervising Probation Officer Joe Tulagan from Santa Barbara County. So please give them a round. And thank you to Tulare, Merced, Ventura, and Santa Barbara counties for trusting us with your staff. We are honored and grateful to have had them join our probation family over the past few weeks. And a huge thank you to our graduates' spouses, partners, families, and friends who have continued to support them throughout their career. When working in law enforcement, we understand that we understand sacrifices have to be made at times, and not just by us, but more often by those that support us, and we greatly appreciate you. To our graduates, congratulations. I know this was very different from your first academy and just a few weeks in length, but equally as important. Your hard work and dedication over the past few weeks is something to be proud of. We are proud of you for your accomplishment and dedication. The opportunities ahead for each of you are very exciting. Regardless of the county you work for, we know how many hats deputy probation officers wear. That's exactly why I love who we are. There are countless roles we play, including supervising youth or adults in our community, serving the courts by writing reports or completing assessments, or maybe working on a task force and dealing with high-risk offenders. Regardless of your position, throughout your career, you will have the honor to serve and protect your community and the privilege of restoring hope into others, mending relationships between families, providing victims justice, and assisting your clients to being their best selves. As you move forward in your career, I would like to share with you some advice I received throughout my career, and then a few suggestions of my own. First, remember where you came from. The time you spent working in institutions is invaluable. It's a skill set that many people don't have and may never obtain. Be proud of that. Assist the institutions when they need you. One day, you may be a leader in our institutions because of the experience you have working as a corrections officer. Second, always make yourself your priority. You can't be the best version of you if you're not taking care of yourself. And more importantly, you can't be your best self to your family and friends if you don't take care of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual self. Third, get out of your comfort zone and take on the challenging assignments. When I started my career, I spent, I think, the first 10 years of my career in juvenile. And nowadays, it seems like most people don't want to work in juvenile, but I loved it. But I got comfortable. And it took a director of mine after 10 years to tell me, okay, you've done every assignment, you've promoted up to where you can as a supervisor here, you need to get out and learn something else. There's this whole other world of probation that you don't know. And I went, dragging my feet, and that was the best thing that ever happened to me in my career. I actually came here to the training department. I was a training supervisor and learned a lot about administration, and that just opened my eyes to so much more. So I challenge you, because you'll get comfortable, you'll be content at times, but find those positions that interest you that are also challenging, because you're going to learn so much from those. And now when I read your class motto, guided by honor, driven by duty, not only did I think it's simple and perfect, it also reminded me of the advice I wanted to share with you, that is to lead each day with our core organizational values: integrity, commitment, and compassion. Just over a year ago, we modified our core organizational values to make them meaningful, simple, and perfect, as these three words describe who we are, not just here at RCP, but who we are as probation officers. I have no doubt that if you lead each day with integrity, stay committed to who you are and why you joined the probation family, and remain compassionate towards others, you will have an outstanding career. Congratulations, Transfer Academy 5. I wish you all the best. Stay safe, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Assistant Chief Natalie Rivera. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Not you guys, but for us. The students will be invited to the lectern to introduce themselves and share with you why they chose to be probation officers. I welcome our first student to the lectern.
Hello, everybody, and thank you guys for this time that you guys have given us. I want to give thanks, first of all, to the Riverside County Probation for hosting this academy. I also want to talk a little bit about my inspiration for being here as a probation officer. Some of you guys might understand, some of you guys might not. But when I first started working with probation, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I was going to stay or if I was going to go. But there was a time where I was praying, I was talking to God, and I was asking him, I was like, well, why am I here, God? And I can hear him say, I brought you here for a reason. And he also said to me, because who else is going to know their struggles and who else is going to be praying for them? For me, that was really, really inspirational when I heard that in my head. And then from since then, I've always been wanting to be here. Yeah, it's been tough, it's been hard, but through his glory and his power, he's giving me strength. One last thing I want to say to you guys also, I'm not sure how long you guys are going to be here, probation officers, if you guys are going to be doing your 20 years, 5 years, 15 years. All I got to say is fight the good fight and keep the faith. And that's it.
Hello, my name is Patricia Walsh. I'm with Santa Barbara County Probation. I always knew I was going to be in law enforcement or law-related field. I wanted to be a lawyer when I was little. And then I went to school for criminal justice, and I made a friend that was a senior DPO in the department, and he really put me on the path of probation and encouraged me along the way. I got my associates and got my foot in the door with institutions, and while I was working the last 5.5 years, I got my bachelor's degree and I got my master's degree in forensic psychology, and I knew that was going to help me out to accomplish my goal of probation officer. I want to thank Santa Barbara Probation. It's become my family. In the last 3 weeks, in the last three weeks, I saw a room full of new probation officers, and I think we all share a goal of wanting to make our community safer, help people, and present probation with pride.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Clemente Andrade. I'm with Ventura County Probation. What motivated me to become a probation officer was my own personal struggles. At one point, I was in danger of becoming homeless, and I was taken in by a great family. Excuse me. But thanks to their motivation, their guidance, I was able to get back on my feet. And that's what drove me to help others like they helped me. And the inspiration I got from this class was that I see a lot of people in this class that have that same core value, that want to help others, want to help our community. And in order to do that, I think we need to bridge the gap between law enforcement and the community. And that's my goal, help others that are in need. Because I needed it, I got it, and I want to give it.
I'm Nicole Curtis. I am from Ventura County Probation Agency. Wasn't expecting to get that emotional right off the bat, you guys. I guess I'm going to take you back to about 20 years ago. The year was 2004, and I was graduating high school. It was that year that I decided I wanted to be a probation officer. Well, life happened, and I decided to have some kids along the way, and here I am 20 years later, finally accomplishing that goal. I couldn't have done it without the support of my family, my friends, my colleagues, and I'm really proud to be here today. One thing I took away from this academy and this experience is the bonds that we made with different counties. Santa Barbara, you guys have been awesome. Tulare, We bonded with you. Riverside, thank you for having us in your house and like guiding us and helping us. Merced, the one and only, you've been awesome. You've held it down. Everybody's been super welcoming and grateful to have you all here. So thank you, and a special thank you to our chief for making the trip and for our supervisors. And I just want to say that it's been a great ride, and thank you guys for everything.
I'm Denise Cereza from Ventura County Probation Agency. What motivated me to become a probation officer since I was little. I was just speaking about it in class the other day. As I was making the transition from correction officer to probation officer, I was looking through my belongings and I saw the resume or the paper that you write in high school of what your goals are when you leave high school, and my goal was to become a probation officer and to help my community. And looking at it now, as I was making the move to Ventura to become a probation officer, really, sat with me and it inspired me. And I always wanted to make an impact in my community, and here we are doing that. So the most inspirational thing that I received from this academy is that the bonds that we made, and that we're all in the same goal and we're all in the same boat, and that is to help our community and help those that are, through our criminal justice system. So thank you so much for having us.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Drew Kumar Patel from Ventura County Probation. The reason why I became probation officer is because just to help others. I know someone helped me when I needed the help, so I just want to give back. The takeaways from this academy is, like everyone said, the bond, the friendships that we have made here, the connections, also the skills that we learned that I can take it back and apply in the real life situations. And I envision myself being fair, but a firm probation officer, and hope to have a long career with Ventura.
We do too.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jessica Ramirez. I'm with Ventura County Probation Agency. What motivated me to become a deputy probation officer, I was drawn to this role because of my family's involvement in the system. I had a close cousin of mine who didn't get the help needed when he was very young. So throughout my entire life, pretty much growing up, I witnessed his behavior, his lack of resources. And so I want to be that probation officer for the individuals who are underrepresented. Thank you, Riverside.
All right. My name is Adrian Sotelo, Ventura County. What motivated me to be a probation officer is I've always wanted to be in law enforcement. I've done nonprofit for the last 15 years, and I feel like this is the perfect place for me to bring my skill set from there and kind of, like I said, bridge the gap, help the community, and still be part of, my dream was, law enforcement. When I got out of here was that, make some great friendships, met a lot of people that have the same goals, same compassion, just want to help everybody. So I get to take it back to my county, a little more confident with my work, and just do what I do.
Go Ventura.
Hi, my name's Janet Almanza from Riverside County Probation. And what motivated me to be a probation officer was basically my aunts. Like, I grew up always wanting to help people. And my aunts, Susie and Gabby, which are also probation officers for Riverside County Probation, I always saw what they were doing, like helping the community, like wearing all these different hats of working in investigations, working with juveniles, adults. And I realized, like, oh, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to help people. I see them helping people. I'm like, that's exactly what I want to do. So I basically knew I wanted to be a probation officer since, like, high school. And what the takeaway from the academy would be basically to be confident in your decisions and to always push to be better. And I envision myself being a probation that simply just continues to better myself and grow throughout my career. I hope to remember to be compassionate in what I do and have some fun as well. I want to say thank you to other instructors, the training staff, and all my fellow probation officers for the past 3 weeks. It was good to meet everybody.
Good afternoon. My name's Aidan Bonilla. I'm from Riverside County Probation. The reason why I wanted to become a Deputy Probation Officer was to continue to inspire change in my community and to grow in my department. My most valuable takeaway from this course was learning many ways to assist those in rehabilitation, support, provide them with resources they were not aware of. And I'm looking forward to applying my 8 years experience as a probation officer in my new position.
Hello. My name is Ronika Burnham. I'm from Riverside County Probation Department. Becoming a probation officer was always the plan, but becoming a correctional officer and working in the institutions first was not. It was something that I decided to just take a chance on, and I'm glad I did because that's why I'm here today. I spent 3.5 years working the institution, experience good and bad. However, the good is why I'm here today. That's what motivated me to continue going after my goal to becoming a PO. It was the most rewarding when the youth when they realized that they had someone to support them because most of them didn't have that at home. It was when they expressed it and they actually verbally said, "Thank you for not giving up on me." It was then that I knew that I was ready to continue my journey with RCP. And then it says, what is your most valuable takeaway? So my most valuable takeaway from this academy has been the time I spent with my peers who worked with me in the institution. These are the people who worked 16-hour shifts with me, who made me smile or laugh when we had to work holidays. These are the same people who are the individuals I have been in situations with on the job, and we relied on each other to get home safely. These are people who I trust deeply. I'm honored to be graduating with my lifelong partners, and I'm excited for this new journey that we get to experience together. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Starnay Bird, and I'm currently with Riverside County Probation. Originally, I wanted to become a probation officer at first, but ultimately, I decided to go the institutions route. So working in institutions was beneficial for me for my career growth, and I appreciate all the time I had there. I'm glad I decided to go there because I ended up attaining so many skills and knowledge within those 5 years that has prepared me as a probation officer today, and I'm very thankful for all that experience. My ultimate goal has always been to help others, be it with resources, individual needs, or even helping them go in the path of positive, in the positive direction. I hope that I could continue that now as a probation officer. And in this course, I learned that there's different aspects and jobs that goes into probation. And I hope that one day the willingness I have to learn and grow progresses me as a probation officer. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Alfredo Castillo, Riverside County Probation. What motivated me to become a probation officer is that I enjoy helping others. I want to help inspire positive changes in my community. I also want to be a positive role model for my daughter. The most valuable takeaway that I experienced in this academy is the bond between the different probation departments. We're united by a common goal of being leaders and strong ethical principles. We apply those principles into practice, not just in our careers, but our day-to-day lives. We help the community be safe by ensuring those given second opportunities adhere to their conditions. I can't think of a more rewarding career. I'd like to thank all the instructors and wish success for everybody in this academy. Thank you.
Hi. So I'm Jesus Chavez. I wanted to be a PO just to have the chance of providing help to people in my community. And this academy has helped me realize the importance of networking with other people from other departments and counties. So.
Good afternoon. My name is Kaylee Dancer. I'm with the Riverside County Probation Department. Obviously, I started in institutions like everybody else. I actually thoroughly loved it. I know a lot of people don't say that, and sometimes I miss it, but I wanted to come out to the field and explore everything that probation had to offer. And my biggest takeaway from this academy is seeing faces in here of people that I've had the hardest days with and the best days with. And so it's been very rewarding to all come out and do this together. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Eileen Diaz. I am from Tulare County Probation Department. First of all, I just want to thank Riverside for allowing me to be part of this amazing team for these past 3 weeks. At an early age, I always wanted to be a law enforcement officer, and I was very confused, maybe a police officer or CHP, but eventually, while attending Fresno State, I decided that I was very passionate about helping individuals make positive changes in their lives, and decided that probation officer was a perfect career for me. During these past weeks, I've learned a lot here, such as core reports, just different skills that I could take back to my unit and help me become a better probation officer. Overall, my goal is just to make a difference in my community, and by providing clients the right resources. And I just want to thank also my family for supporting me, and my biggest motivations are my kids. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Espinoza, representing Riverside County Probation. The motivation that guided me to pursue my career as a deputy probation officer was my time as a correctional officer. I was able to mentor and impact lives inside the institution and now outside in our community. The most valuable takeaway from this academy is networking with different agencies and working together to achieve success for our clients. As a probation officer, I envision myself as being someone who can make a positive impact on others. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I can now say I am Deputy Probation Officer Christian Gonzalez of Riverside County Probation. I want to thank you all, those who have traveled near and far to celebrate our graduation. Our class was asked to provide a class motto. Together we decided on guided by honor, and driven by duty. This motto resonated with me. I reflected on my life experiences, from my birthplace to the small village that raised me, to the community that helped mold me to the person who I am today. Hopefully an honorable person, this honor has led me to the path of probation and becoming my motivation and driving force. In this core class, I have continued to build on my knowledge and inspiration. I have gained valuable perspectives and views from other counties, and I appreciate the knowledge and wisdom that they have shared. I can see the dedication and duty that you guys all possess. Thank you all again, and I look forward to crossing paths once again.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jacob Hernandez. I'm with Riverside County Probation. Over the last few weeks, we've all kind of had the chance to learn things about probation, get to know each other, build relationships that will take on to our careers forward. Kind of the biggest takeaway for me, and one thing I kind of emphasize to everybody here is, yeah, we all are here to make a change, make a difference, but don't forget at the end of the day, the goal is to make it home. So while you're making that change, make sure you're taking care of yourself, taking care of your family as well. I was motivated to become a probation officer to try and be a positive change in someone's life. Some people don't have it. Some people, their life is full of negativity, and my goal is to be that positive. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ryan Martinez from Tulare County. What motivated me to become a probation officer is, ever since I was young, I always wanted to be in law enforcement. Just wasn't sure what agency to be part of. So my first initiation was, once I graduated, was to get into the institutions to get some experience. I'm really grateful from there. Helped me get skills and things I learned, made me feel more motivated to enter what I am now. What I value and take away from this core academy is it has given me a tremendous education and great understanding from every concept they taught us, and I'll be able to apply it to my career on a daily basis. I have the ability to handle complex and sensitive assignments, the decisions and actions I could take, and be able to have a turning point for my probationers and improve their lifestyles. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brenna Mendoza. I'm with Riverside County Probation. In 2016, I applied to become a probation officer, but accepted the PCO position when it was offered. I'm grateful for the past 8 years in institutions, as the motivation has always been the same, to help people. What I learned in the halls and in this academy is that we do have the power to change lives. And with that power, Spider-Man, comes great responsibility. Like the heroes before me, I look forward to this next stage of the career, continuing to plant tiny seeds of change as we go. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Zuhairi Orozco. I'm with Riverside County. What motivated me to become a probation officer was to inspire change in my community and further my career in the department. My greatest takeaway was just learning all the roles and responsibilities of a PO and how big of an impact we have in our clients' lives. I want to be a probation officer who can achieve positive impact throughout my career. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alex Palomino, and I work for Riverside County. I first decided that I wanted to become a probation officer early on in college. I always knew I wanted to pursue a career in law enforcement, but I also contemplated pursuing a career in some kind of rehabilitation or counseling. For me, probation provided that middle ground, so here I am. My big takeaway from this academy is that we hold a lot more power than we might think as probation officers. And with that power, our line of work is crucial in order to better our community in any way that we can. As a probation officer, my biggest goal is to try and make a difference. If I can make a positive impact in our community, then all the hard work that it took for me to get here will be well worth it. Thank you.
Whoa. Okay. Hi, my name is Laura Quiroz Santos. I'm in Tulare County Probation. So, like, first and foremost, I want to thank Riverside for this amazing corps. I want to thank Tulare County as well. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I knew that at the age of 7 years old, I was going to pursue a career in law enforcement. Okay, helping others brings light into my life. I gained a lot of experience during the whoa, orale, get it together. Okay. Woo. All right. So I gained a lot of experience during the duration of this corps. One of them is how to better communicate with the individuals I will need to supervise. I want to be the type of probation officer that will continue to change lives and help build safer communities. And I lastly want to thank Angela Quiroz for being my biggest supporter in life.
All right, my name is Antonio Sanchez, and I'm from Tulare County. It's gonna be hard to go after that one, but I was motivated to become a probation officer to help those in my community. I was fortunate enough to learn many valuable lessons from the academy. The most valuable lesson is that no matter what unit we are in, we can still make a difference. Thank you.
Wow. You guys are making us all cry. I love it. It's great. It's good. It's from the heart, and that's important because this is a job that takes heart to do. So thank you, graduates, for choosing to make a difference in this world and choosing to continue your professional growth now as deputy probation officers. It is definitely my pleasure, and I'm going to miss you guys, for your promotion to deputy probation officer. So everyone, please join me for a round of applause. This concludes our ceremony, so please join us for some refreshments in the back. Thank you.
White hat cookies.
White hat cookies!